So first chapter is the front float, and the very first float will be a star float as demonstrated here by myself. So we want to get really comfortable floating on the front. So here we're just seeing it again. Ears in before the feet lift off the floor. Really important. Here I'm just highlighting the head position. So we want the head in the water, nose pointing down at the floor, and arms and legs straight. There we go. And this is a really good foundational float. Where the legs are, if they sink, doesn't really matter too much. So here's the exit again. And notice the knees tucked first, followed by the arms pushing back. And highlight there that the head's still in the water, so we stand up at the very end. There's normally, with beginners, an urgency to stand up. So we want to make sure that we tuck first, then push the arms back, wait for the body to rotate, then we stand up at the end. So we want these entries and exits to feel very smooth, which makes the front float feel nice. So now we're going to look at an incorrect exit. Notice I'm looking forwards, I haven't tucked the knees, I'm trying to stand up. This makes it hard work. You'll stand up, but notice a lot more energy is consumed. And if you're quite nervous, you want the exit to feel quite controlled, so you get that nice extra comfort feeling. So again, there I'm rushing it. So we want to make sure the head stays in the water the whole time. We're tucking the knees and then pushing the arms back, just so everything feels controlled. Moving on, a tuck float. So I'm hugging my knees in a ball and simply doing nothing. So we want the water to put us where we want the water puts us. And the exit, I'm just simply pushing the hands back. Same as before. Here I'm going to show you I'm over exhaling, so you're a bit difficult to see there, but I'm breathing out all my air and I've just started to sink now. So ideally, don't breathe out or breathe out very gently, unless you want to sink, of course, that is. So here I'm showing another angle. And again, arms just push straight back and up to stand. Very nice. And next one is the jellyfish float or dead body. So we just basically let the arms and legs dangle wherever they want to float. So it should look like a dead body floating in the water. So if you are doing this, make sure you tell the lifeguards what you're doing. And the exit will be the same as the previous floats. And then finally we've got the push and glides. So first of all, I'm going to push off the wall. So here we want the body thin and narrow, both feet on the wall. We'll look at that in a bit more detail in a minute. And I'm just going to pause it here just so you can see my body's thin and narrow, like I'm going through a small tube. The narrower the tube, the better. And again, the exit the same as previous. So here we're just going to see the exit more. So my head goes down, and that allows my hips and feet to float up. So I push off with 2 feet, not 1. Arms extend in front. And now I just pushed off quite gently, so you can push off as soft or hard as you want. But we want to make sure we maintain that streamlined position. And then next one, I'm going to push off the floor. So this first one, I'm pushing off with 1 leg. So I'm driving forwards off the forward leg. And again, the exit's going to be the same. And then on this next one, I think I'm pushing off the floor with 2 feet. So experiment what you prefer. So anytime we can start with momentum, it makes the balance easier and it sets us up for if we're doing any propulsive movements, i.e. kicking or any arm movements and such. And to finish off, just some combinations. So you can do any combination of any of the floats you've just seen. Here I'm going to tuck float into a star float, which is a good one, and back to a tuck float. But you can do any combinations. These are just improving your balance skills and comfort with your face in the water.